Communication.
Communication. All right.
I'm going to talk about communication. Communication is a huge issue in my eyes. Communication will help stop and resolve issues. Communication is key to any healthy relationship. When there is no communication, you cannot properly resolve and communicate your issues or problems. When there is no communication, problems can arise. When you can communicate, the problems can be resolved quicker and not even arise at all. So, if you communicate well, you won't even have to have these problems. Like, nobody has to have issues and everybody can get along. But, communication for some people is really hard, and it's a skill that everybody needs to work on. And that if you don't do it well, no communication and conflicts with people can arise. So, when you can communicate, problems can be resolved quicker and not even arise at all. If you can communicate your needs and wants to other people, you can go further in life. So, if you can communicate, you'll get farther, you can get places. If you talk to people, it just makes everything easier. Like, if you don't talk to people, how are you going to get anything? How are you going to get a job? How are you going to feed yourself? How are you going to do anything without communicating? Everything is communication. When you listen more than you talk, you can get more out of it. So, when you're talking to somebody or when you're listening to somebody, you just really want to listen to what they're saying. You don't want to just sit there and kind of blank stare and just get that slap joke. You don't want to get a blank stare and just go look around. You want to look up and listen, and it makes it so much easier to just listen. So most people can't wait until the other person is done speaking. So what I'm saying is, when somebody's talking to me, or I'm talking to somebody, you can tell when somebody isn't listening because they're off in their little world. They're staring off over there, and they're just focusing on what they're gonna do, or what they're gonna say to you, or what they're thinking about, what they want to talk about, what's going on with them. So they're not even listening to you. So you want to work on that. I work on it all the time. Like when I'm listening to my friend Jessie, I'm like, "Hey Jessie, how was your day?" And I'm they're listening to her. I'm focusing on what she's saying. I'm not "Hey Jessie, how was your day?" "Oh yeah, my day was great." I'm not trying to talk about myself. I'm not pushing myself and what I do onto other people. That's just, you don't want to do that. That's not a good step. But, body language can also affect communication. So when the other person is talking to you, you want to, or you need to, sit up straight, or stand up straight if you're standing. When you are slouching, it is showing you don't care, or that you aren't paying attention. When you're slouching, see everybody in the room just oh, quickly, skip to place. But it's just a natural thing. So even when you are paying attention, sometimes you do slouch a little bit. It's okay if you're slouching a little bit, but if you have your head on your desk, or you have your face down, or you're looking down like this, am I talking to you? Is this a proper way to talk to people? You can't talk to me. You can barely hear me. My voice isn't going anywhere. You can't. So if you sit up straight, you can better project your voice, and you can better see people when you're talking to them. I can see you, you can see me. And so, when you have your head down, it shows you don't care. It makes the other person feel like you don't care, or you're not paying attention. And that hurts other people's feelings. So, you need to give eye contact. So, eye contact is important because it shows the people that you are listening and that you are trying to connect with them. And it just shows and reaffirms that you are listening to them. So it's really important. When you're talking, sorry Jessie again. So we're having a conversation. We're just like having a normal conversation. And say Jessie was talking about her day. And so, Jessie, how was your day?
Good. How was yours?
What was good about your day?
I had Chinese food for lunch.
Well, that's nice.